Welcome back to continuing coverage of Bearcats Training Camp 2013. Tom Glutter, happy with you on Bearcats TV today as we talk DBs with Steve Clinkscale, the Bearcats defensive backs coach. And Coach, you're now 12 days in the books, 13 practices for your young men. And where have you seen your unit grow thus far?
Well, I've seen our leadership grow. We have two seniors, Devin Drain, Aaron Chenault. They've done a great job with the young players throughout the summer. And then when we started camp, saw Adrian Whitty, a junior, really step up his leadership role, even Traynier Orr. Those guys are doing a great job with a lot of young faces back there in the secondary, getting them to understand that, it's going to be tough, but we can do it, and as we go, so does the team. So our players understand we've got to start strong and finish strong.
You mentioned those seniors, and as you put a lineup together in a rotation, and there's going to be some new faces in there at some point, there's no question about that. How big have Aaron and Devin been in kind of keeping everybody together?
Well, they've been big because they've solidified that, they know what they're doing. And they can be effective at their position. So, I can put a little more focus on some of the young guys, teaching them the situations, down and distance, the time left on the clock, just teaching them the game of football, get them to a perfect stance, and then executing their assignments, So those guys being leaders. And then when we go twos and threes, they're out there coaching on the sideline. So that's been a great inspiration for the young guys because they understand this is the legacy for the seniors. Yeah. So, as well as they do for those seniors, the seniors are going to have a great year.
Coach, we still have 15 days until that first game, and as you grind through these practices, who have been some of the new faces that have caught your attention and have played their way into that depth chart?
Well, Zach Edwards has been a new face, done a great job. He's getting a lot of reps and rotation. Mike Tyson's another new face. Howard Wilder's a new face. Leviticus Payne was here, but he's really emerging as a good player for us. Going to be a great one. Andre Jones is doing a great job for us at safety. So just about everybody in the secondary is new, except for those first three guys that I mentioned. But all those guys are doing a great job, and they're working hard, and they're doing what I'm asking them to do.
With that game coming up on August 31st, where do you want to see the most progress in this unit to be prepared for Purdue?
Well, I think to be prepared for Purdue, first of all, we need to be assignment sound. I think we need to play and practice with a little more energy. We're going to be great tacklers because they've got great skilled players, great running back. So we're going to have to be great in the open space. And then, like I tell them all the time, when it's time for lights, camera, action, the ball's in the air, we got to go get the ball. And that's where I like to see the biggest improvement. And I think we've done a great job of creating takeaways out here on the practice field.
Well, it's lights, camera, action. Tomorrow is another scrimmage for your men. I know they'll be fired up and ready to go and compete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, and I'm excited about tomorrow. We got something to prove. We started off a little slow the first scrimmage, and we got something to prove that we are here, and we're going to do what we're supposed to do.
Well, it sounds like a good plan. The Bearcats will scrimmage tomorrow on day 13, then a day off on Sunday. There'll be a Kings Island opportunity to get some autographs if you come up there and meet the Bearcats, then back to work here at Camp Higher Ground on Monday. Coach, as always, we appreciate the time.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate you. Thanks. Right. Go Bearcats.
Absolutely. That is Steve Clinkscale. I am Tom Glutter with your Bearcats training camp report from Camp Higher Ground on GoBearcats.com.